The spectacular theater of America's Got Talent Season 21 just witnessed an absolute miracle that will permanently echo throughout the entire history of global entertainment. When a profoundly inspiring athlete and artist named Ruben Roldan bravely stepped onto the massive Hollywood stage, nobody in the massive auditorium could have possibly predicted the sheer magnitude of the breathtaking emotional earthquake that was about to occur. Completely defying unimaginable physical limitations and heavily shattering every single preconceived notion regarding human potential, his magnificent performance paralyzed the entire room. The sheer brilliance of his deeply emotional delivery triggered a highly unprecedented reaction from notoriously strict executive producer Simon Cowell, who boldly stood up to deliver the absolute moment of a lifetime by violently slamming the highly coveted golden buzzer. Today, we break down the profound psychological resilience behind this masterpiece, the arrival of a true warrior on the global stage. When Ruben Roldan confidently stepped onto the colossal stage of America's Got Talent during the highly anticipated 21st season in 2026, the entire global viewing audience immediately sensed that they were about to witness something profoundly extraordinary.
Reality television is frequently saturated with highly predictable vocal acts and heavily manufactured dance routines, making the sudden arrival of a genuinely awe-inspiring physical talent incredibly refreshing. The initial atmosphere in the massive Hollywood theater was filled with standard curiosity, but that polite interest completely transformed into absolute shock the very second his magnificent audition began. By boldly presenting a breathtaking display of unimaginable physical resilience and raw athletic power, he completely obliterated every single preconceived notion the judging panel held about human limitations. His remarkable presence single-handedly elevated the entire standard of the competition, defying gravity and shattering physical expectations. To fully comprehend the massive emotional impact of this historical television milestone, we must deeply analyze the sheer determination radiating from his unbelievable performance. Performing under the intensely blinding lights of the largest entertainment stage on the entire planet is utterly terrifying for any seasoned professional, yet he displayed an unbreakable psychological focus. Every single movement he executed was a powerful, undeniable testament to years of grueling, unseen dedication and relentless personal sacrifice. The global audience watched in absolute disbelief as he seamlessly defied gravity, completely transforming what initially appeared to be impossible physical barriers into a spectacular showcase of triumphant human willpower. He did not merely perform a highly rehearsed athletic routine. He painted a profoundly emotional masterpiece using his own body, actively proving that true strength originates directly from a highly resilient and deeply unbreakable human spirit. The extreme danger and breathtaking precision. The highly demanding nature of his specific performance required an absolute microscopic level of technical precision that left the entire judging panel completely mesmerized. In the highly dangerous realm of extreme physical artistry, a single miscalculated step or a fractional loss of intense concentration can instantly result in a devastating television disaster. However, Ruben navigated the massive, highly intimidating stage with the effortless grace of a seasoned classical dancer, seamlessly combined with the explosive power of a professional heavyweight athlete. He effortlessly linked incredibly complex maneuvers together, creating a visual symphony of breathtaking momentum that completely paralyzed the thousands of spectators seated in the dark auditorium.
This astonishing level of pristine physical execution effectively silenced any potential critics, firmly establishing him as a phenomenally gifted, world-class performer who absolutely refuses to be defined by ordinary boundaries. The visible transformation of Simon Cowell. The absolute focal point of this profoundly magical television moment heavily centered around the highly visible psychological transformation of executive producer Simon Cowell. Simon is notoriously famous across the entire globe for his incredibly harsh criticisms, deeply cynical attitude, and his relentless demand for absolute, unquestionable perfection. When the audition initially commenced, the camera captured his trademark skeptical glare, but as the sheer brilliance of the performance continuously unfolded, his hardened expression completely melted into pure, unfiltered astonishment. Watching the most critical and highly feared television judge in the entire world completely lose his professional composure is an incredibly rare and massively highly valuable broadcasting phenomenon. Simon was visibly moved to his absolute core, profoundly realizing that he was not merely evaluating another standard reality television contestant, but actively witnessing a true generational inspiration. Commanding a breathless and silent auditorium.
Beyond the incredibly high-level technical execution of his magnificent routine, the absolute true superpower of this unforgettable audition lies entirely in its deeply profound storytelling capabilities. Without utilizing a single spoken word, Ruben successfully communicated an incredibly universal narrative regarding the brutal realities of human struggle and the beautiful glory of ultimate perseverance. The massive Hollywood theater, typically filled with deafening cheers and chaotic audience reactions, was completely reduced to a deeply respectful, breathless silence. The viewers were so intensely captivated by his vulnerable, highly emotional display that they were completely terrified of breaking the magical spell he had brilliantly cast over the entire room. This extraordinary ability to emotionally manipulate thousands of people using only raw physical expression is a highly sophisticated artistic skill that massive Hollywood studios spend millions of dollars attempting to replicate. The unprecedented golden buzzer interruption. The monumental climax of this deeply unforgettable television broadcast arrived when the magnificent performance finally concluded, leaving the entire auditorium in a state of absolute emotional devastation. Before any of the other highly experienced judges could even formulate a proper sentence, Simon Cowell executed a profoundly decisive, completely unscripted action that forever altered the trajectory of the 21st season.
In a breathtaking display of overwhelming admiration and profound respect, Simon aggressively slammed his hand down onto the highly coveted golden buzzer. Overwhelming odds. It served as a massive, highly public declaration that his immense personal sacrifices were not only recognized, but universally celebrated by the highest echelons of the global entertainment industry.
This unprecedented moment completely wiped away years of intense struggle, instantly replacing them with the absolute, undeniable certainty that his deeply inspiring message of resilience was perfectly destined to be shared with millions of dedicated viewers across the entire planet on the most prestigious television stage ever created. Bypassing traditional corporate gatekeepers. The immediate, highly explosive viral success generated by this monumental golden buzzer performance fundamentally completely alters his specific trajectory within the notoriously brutal global entertainment industry. Historically, athletic and physical performance artists frequently struggle to secure the massive, highly lucrative mainstream platform typically reserved for traditional pop vocalists. However, by brilliantly leveraging the immense international broadcasting power of America's Got Talent, he has successfully bypassed all traditional corporate gatekeepers entirely. He now possesses direct, completely unmediated access to millions of fiercely dedicated global supporters who are heavily emotionally invested in his ongoing personal journey. This massive independent digital leverage essentially forces powerful global brands and entertainment executives to approach him on his own highly specific terms, allowing him to securely maintain absolute creative control over his future endeavors. Building a highly sustainable digital empire.
The absolute true power of his highly spectacular television moment extends significantly far beyond the actual initial broadcast itself, rapidly translating into massive, highly sustainable digital momentum across all major social media platforms. Audiences around the entire globe are deeply fascinated by his incredible resilience and his deeply authentic personality, immediately flooding his personal channels with overwhelming support and profound gratitude. This incredibly rapid digital mobilization is the absolute holy grail for modern entertainment marketing, completely guaranteeing that any future public appearances will receive an immediate massive surge of international viewership numbers. By successfully transforming casual television viewers into highly militant, deeply loyal digital advocates, he is actively constructing a highly sustainable independent empire that will continue to heavily generate massive revenue regardless of the ultimate final outcome of the television competition. setting a brand new standard for inspiration. Ultimately, this breathtaking audition establishes a completely brand new, incredibly high standard for reality television redemption and inspirational narratives. He successfully proved that commanding the massive global stage requires infinitely more than just standard technical proficiency. It demands absolute, undeniable artistic mastery and a profoundly vulnerable human spirit.
As the highly anticipated 21st season fiercely marches toward the explosive live broadcast phase, he stands perfectly positioned as a dominant, highly feared frontrunner, possessing an absolutely unbreakable psychological foundation. His incredible journey serves as a highly profound, deeply inspiring testament to all struggling individuals around the world, proving that true legendary success is never defined by physical limitations, but by the relentless, quiet dedication to constantly perfecting your craft and completely refusing to surrender when facing the most terrifying obstacles imaginable on your journey.